Greetings, my dear students. 8th class here. First chapter is a networking concept. So here networking concept. Actually, what is meant by network? Network means a connection between a computers. It is a link. Network means it is a link. Okay. So from here to here in our book they given a example. They given us some real-time example. Before going to this example, first we will understand the concept of networking. Networking means a connection between two or more computers, purpose of sharing hardware and software resource. Example here. Here see, this is a network. This is a computer network. See here, many computers are connected together. Okay, this is called a network. For what purpose it is? This all computers are connected together for sharing the hardware, software, transferring and exchanging files, data, and all. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4 computers are there and only one printer is there. Means here 4 systems are connected between a network and 4 systems are using only one printer. Not only this, if you install in a one system, not only this, okay, we can able to share a software also. In our book, the definition is a computer network can be defined as a group of computers and other peripheral devices that are linked together for purpose of sharing data and hardware resource. Okay, for purpose of sharing hardware and software resource. Okay. A network, again I'm saying network means it is just a link. If you are coming for the computer network, with help of the computer network, with help of the link, we can able to transfer data. Now we can go to the example. See here, network network of roads, railway lines, canals, etc. Communication network of telephone. This everything is a link between everything. So here they give an example: radio, television, network of malls, schools, hospitals. These all are the example they given. Now here computer A, this is one system, this is another system, and B is another system. Now this all computers are connected together with help of hub. Now the important thing is, now each computer in a network is called node. Now this is a system, we can call this is a node, and this also node, and this also node, and this also node. Each computer in a network is called node. Now in the, here is an image. A computer is sending data to another computer. Okay, sender is sending information to another computer. How it is sending? With help of the medium. Medium means it can be a wired or it can be a wireless. Message means it is an information. Message, here they given message, information. Okay, it can be a text, picture, audio or video or document or any. Okay, sender, the system which is sending the data. Okay, and receiver is the system which is receiving. Transmission medium is, it is a physical path, radio waves, or it can be a cable. Here they given some cables. Okay, we can see this all in upcoming topics. Next on protocol. Now this is very important. What is a protocol? A protocol is a rules and regulations. Students, now just imagine this is a sender. Okay, now I want to send a data from here to here, this computer. Okay? This is a sender and this is a receiver. Now a data should travel through the network cable. Am I right? It has to cross and it has to come here. So from here to here, from this place to this place, so it is crossing a hub. How many hub is a one? Okay, so on the way it is crossing. Protocol means rules and regulation. A data should go to the particular system. Here system, this resource system is having username, okay, IP address. Each system having unique IP address. So when we are sending information from here to this system, it will travel through this cable from here to here. On the data should not reach mistakenly to the another computer. It should not reach here. It should not, the person who is working here or the person who is working here, they should not see the information. So this security purpose, so protocol is used to transfer the data very securely to the particular system which we want to send. Now next topic is the advantages of networking. What all are the advantages of networking? First one, efficient use of storage media. Now students see here, okay. Now this is a network, okay. Each computer network is called what? Node. Each computer network is called node, and middle one is a main. This is a main system. Each computer network is called node, already we learned. So if just imagine, now we are in a shopping complex, many systems will be there. What person here they are typing, this all information will store in a this CPU. Whatever node this computer is typing, it will come and it will store in this CPU. So all CPU particular information will come and it will store in here. So what is the benefit of this? Can you imagine or can you able to say? The main benefit is whatever information we're typing, it is going and storing there. Means here we can keep a CPU with less storage capacity. Here we can keep less storage capacity of CPU, and main CPU we can keep in a very big storage. Whatever a person is typing here, it will travel and it will go and it will store here. So this only this particular CPU we can keep high storage level. Means it can be a 2000 GB. Remaining all computers we can keep only 150 GB. Means the hardware cost will be less. That is the advantage. Next is a preserving information. Now students, just to imagine here, in case you are not here, there is no any main CPU. This system having this CPU, this system is having this CPU, means this desktop is having this CPU. Now 4 systems are having 4 CPU. If there is no main CPU, main system, whatever you are typing, it will store in the CPU only. Whatever this system is we are doing work, it will store here only. So we have to take regular backup for every system individually. So whatever we type, we have to take backup here. Whatever we typed here, we have to take backup here. So individual 4 system 4 times we have to do backup uniquely. Actually backup means mistakenly if file is corrupted or deleted, we can recover the deleted file. That is called backup. Okay, sensitive information we have to do backup regularly. So here there is a main CPU, so no need to individually backup. Here 5 systems are there, no need to take individually backup. Here backup, here backup, here backup, no need to worry about that. Only main system is here, so here only we can able to do a backup. This is the advantage in this place. Next, reduction in hardware cost. My dear students, please kindly see this image. So almost here we are having 8 system. 8 system we are having only one printer. Basically we are And just to imagine, basically one system, one printer we are using. If system is in a network, we can able to use 8 system, one printer. From this system, if they give print, print out will come out. Or here if they give print, or at a time if they're giving print also, it will come out. This is the advantage. So no need to buy individually for everything. For 8 system, 8 printer we have to buy. But if it is in a network, only one printer is sufficient. We need connection of network only. This is another advantage. Next one is the efficiency. My dear students, see here. Efficiency means if I want to install any software, if I install in main system, that is sufficient. Efficiency, if I want to install software in a main system, if I install, automatically it will be installed in this system also, this here also, here also, here also, here also. If I want to install any software, example, now I want to install MS Office. So normally what we will do, we have to connect pen drive here, we have to open the setup, we have to run, we have to install. Same way here also, same way here also. Per each installation it will take a 30 minutes time, like that. So 5 into 30, 150 minutes, or almost 2.5 hours it will, we have to spend. So this is the biggest drawback. But if it is in a network, we are having main system. If you are installing in one CPU, automatically, if you are having main CPU, automatically we can able to use this software in all the places. Quickest document delivery. With a network, we can able to deliver a document in a high speed. If the system is in a first floor and this system is in a 20th floor, okay, if I want to transfer one file from here to first floor to 20th floor, if there is a network connectivity, it will go within a second, means averagely 100 Mbps per second, mostly in all LAN network. Mostly all LAN network, it will be 100 Mbps per second. This all are the advantages of networking. Again, I am reading. What are the advantages of networking? Efficient use of storage media, preserving information, reduction in hardware cost, efficiency, redundancy, quickest document delivery. Upcoming video we can able to see networking media.